वायावमज्ञानस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखामितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमिश्रम्। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So, I would like to welcome all of you for today's study of Sri Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 2, verse number 2, the last paragraph, I believe. This is what we left over, right? In the presence of, right, Prabhu? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu, yes.
Thank you. Okay. So Srila Prabhupada says in this second verse, in the purport, he is establishing the position of the Supreme Lord. Because this is the first verse spoken by Krishna, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, you can see in this verse. So that is why Srila Prabhupada is explaining, or he is establishing the position of Krishna. Why is Krishna Bhagavan? Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That he is now establishing through different verses and explanations. And we discussed about Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan realizations, and then we discussed about some verses quoted by Srila Prabhupada here, establishing the position of Krishna, being the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is from Brahma Samhita, Vishwara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha, Nadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Then we spoke about this verse from Bhagavatam, again 1.3.28. All list of incarnations. I mean, if in this particular section, when we study Srimad Bhagavatam, all the 24 incarnations, 24 incarnations are, Krishna is not limited to 24 incarnations. He has unlimited incarnations. But in Bhagavatam, the prominent 24 incarnations have been said. After speaking all, Sutta Goswami is saying that all the incarnations actually is Amsha of Krishna, and Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So Swayam Bhagavan means the source of all incarnations, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead from whom all the avatars are coming. He is called as Swayam Bhagavan. So Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. Krishnastu, even name is mentioned very specifically, right? So that proves that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. So we would have heard, especially in South India, where I'm from, and all the states of South India, we have this notion that Vishnu or Narayana is the Supreme, and Krishna is his expansion or avatara. So that is the misconception actually. Shastras very clearly says that Krishna is the source of Narayana. Krishna is the source of, Vishnu also. So basically, in Tattva, all of them are same. That also we should understand. We should not differentiate between Vishnu, Krishna, Narayana. All of them are same Tattva. We can say Bhagavad Tattva, Tattva, Vishnu Tattva. We call it as Vishnu Tattva. All are Bhagavad Tattvas. So we can't. It's not fair to say that who is, Krishna is different from Vishnu. Only the difference is in the bhava or in the mood. That's the only thing. Also, the role they play also. Especially we see the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu has specific responsibilities. So if you see in the spiritual world, there is material world and spiritual world, right? So we are all now in the material world. So the material world is said to be Krishna's external energy. I mean, yeah, and Krishna's internal potency is being we can see in the spiritual world. We can say so. Krishna's internal potency is is the spiritual world. External energy is material world, and we are all in material world. So to manage the material world, to create universes, to create living entities, to create all the necessary ingredients required for sustaining the material world, for maintaining the living entities, everything has been created by Vishnu on the order of Krishna. So basically, Vishnu's role is to manage or to manage and sustain or do creation in the material world. So that is his specific role actually. So Vishnu Murtis we call Vishnu. In Vishnu also there are three expansions of Vishnu. One Vishnu is called as Karana Udagasai Vishnu or Mahavishnu. Second is Garbhodagasai Vishnu. Third is Shirodagasai Vishnu. All of them are Vishnu Murtis basically. So we would have heard about Mahavishnu. We call Mahavishnu. In our places, there are so many temples of Mahavishnu. So Mahavishnu is another name is Karana Devasai Vishnu. So he is actually responsible for the primary creation, which includes universes, which includes all the ingredients required for creating the living entities. Everything has been created by Vishnu. Which Vishnu? Mahavishnu or Karana Udagasai. Why Karana Udagasai name? It's not a complicated name, by the way. The ocean, we say that the ocean where Vishnu is lying, we call it as causal ocean or Karana ocean. Karana means in English cause and effect, we know, right? And that's the term. Cause is in Sanskrit called Karana. So why it is called Karana? Because that is the cause, or that is that from that causal ocean only the creation happens, and that creation is done by Mahavishnu or Karana Udagasai Vishnu. So one who is lying in the Karana ocean is called as Karana Udagasai Vishnu. That is why he got that name as Vishnu. I mean, as Karana Udagasai Vishnu, or another name is Mahavishnu. So his role is to create the universe, create the ingredients, create the living entities. That is his role. Secondly, there is another Vishnu form who is an expansion of this Karanadasai Vishnu is Garbhodagasai Vishnu. And that Garbhodagasai Vishnu's role is very specific again. What he does, so understand Karanadasai Vishnu from his body, it is said in the Vedas that from the Mahavishnu or Karanadasai Vishnu, all the universes are coming from his body basically. You would have seen one photo wherein Vishnu's, from the body of Vishnu, there are so many goals, so many planets, or it's not a planet actually, it's the universes. So we are sitting in one universe, we know that, right? This is one universe. Likewise, and in one universe there are billions of planets. We are in this universe, particular universe, and in one of the planet, one of the billions of planet, by the way. Earth is only one among the millions of planets. Okay. Even we can't count how many planets are there in this particular universe. Okay. That is one thing. So the universe itself is coming from Vishnu, Mahavishnu, and not one universe. So we might be thinking this is only one universe coming from Vishnu. No, it is again said that billions of universes. Again, there is no count. Means infinite. So from his body, billions and billions of universes are coming. Not if we are not talking about planets, dear devotees. Planets are inside the universe. Millions of planets are there. The universe itself is coming from the Vishnu. So his primary duty is to create the universes and also the living entities. All the living entities, like all of us, all created by Vishnu, basically. Not only that, even the body, we have body, right? Since body is not spiritual, it's material, basically. And the ingredients required to make this body, like earth, water, fire, air, ether, these are the Panchabhutas we call. We study this in Bhagavad Gita, the later chapters. So earth element, fire element, water element, ether or space element, and which one I missed? Fire, yeah, fire element. So all these five, we call it as Panchabhutas. It's very common term which you would have heard also, Panchabhuta. So all the creation, all the whatever is in all living entities like us, like a human body or animal body or plant body or anything you say, anything you take, even the demigods, Indra, Chandra, Surya, all of them are in this material world, by the way. They are in this particular universe. We are now talking about our universe. They are in different planets, but we are in different planets. That is only difference. But all of them are in the same material world. See, all these devatas, all of us, all plants, all animals, they have different bodies. So for making a particular body, there is some requirement of ingredients. For example, if you want to construct a building, we need cement, we need bricks, or what to say, and we need water, we need concrete, we need metal. So many things are required. We need engineers to design, we need workers to work. So many things are required, ingredients are required, right? Similarly, to make this material, to make this body itself, there are so many ingredients required. Not only this body, all the bodies, or all the whatever we see in this world, everything needs some ingredients. So those ingredients are being created by this Vishnu. Which Vishnu? The Mahavishnu, or Karana Udagasai Vishnu. That is his role. So he is creating universes, or from his body universes are coming, and he is creating living entities like all of us. We are part and parcel of Vishnu, Mahavishnu. So, or we call Krishna or Mahavishnu, there is no difference in Tattva, as I mentioned to you. So that is second thing. Third thing, he is creating material, these elements, Panchabhutas. Then he is creating mind. We know mind, intelligence. All of these are created by Mahavishnu, basically. And these are required these are required for being in this material world. So this material world needs all these elements. So he does the primary creation. All the necessary ingredients he is doing, he's creating from. And then what he does, basically, from his body, so many billions of universes are coming, and to each and every universe, he is expanding. The same Vishnu, Karana Udagasai Vishnu or Mahavishnu, is expanding as Garbhodagasai Vishnu, another Vishnu form. What is the role of Garbhodagasai Vishnu? Garbha means, it's Garbhodagasai Vishnu. Basically, the meaning is that one who is entering into the universe, each universe. So we said there are billions of universes, and each and every universe, Vishnu, Karana Udasai Vishnu is expanding as Garbhodakasai Vishnu and entering into each and every universe. So if we have billions of universes, in the billions of universes, each and every universe, there is one Garbhodakasai Vishnu. Okay, that's the point. And what he does, his role is again, he is actually holding all the planets. So inside the universe, there are billions of planets, we said. And there are 14 planetary systems. Like we are in the Bhumandala. There are Swarga, Swargaloga, Tapaloga, Maharloga, like Janaloga, Brahmaloga, like that. There are 7 planetary systems up, and there are 7 planetary systems down of Bhumandala, like Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Patala, like that. You would have heard. We will discuss that later also. So it is said that, no, it is said, it is, there are 14 planetary systems in this universe, in every universe. Okay. And that planetary systems, where are they lying? So it is actually from the Garbhodakasai Vishnu, he is lying down in the Garbhoda ocean again. That is his the place where he lying. From his navel, there is a lotus is sprouting actually. And that lotus has you would have seen lotus, right? Lotus flower is there. There is a stem for the lotus. So that stem of the lotus is sprouting from the navel of Garbhodakasa Vishnu, and it goes up, and there is a lotus on the top, and there is stem also. Stem here, and there is on the top there is lotus. So on the top of this lotus is where our Brahmaji is appearing. So Brahmaji is created by Vishnu. Which Vishnu? Garbhodakasai Vishnu. The Garbhodakasai Vishnu is the father of Brahmaji. So that on the top of the lotus, Brahmaji is there. And that stem of the lotus is where all these 14 planetary systems are there. Like Bhumandala, Swargaloga, Maharloga, all these lokas. These are planetary systems. We are not talking about planets. We are not saying that there are only 14 planets. Planetary system means one planetary system will have again thousands and thousands of planets. So likewise, we are in Bhumandala. Bhumandala doesn't have only one planet. We are in one planet. There are so many other planets also in the Bhumandala itself. Similarly, in the Swargaloka also there are many planets. So that is how it happens. So this is the role of Garbhodaka. So Garbhodaka Vishnu is actually managing each and every universe like that. We can say that from him, Brahmaji is coming, and all the planetary systems are basically the navel of Vishnu. The lotus sprouting from the navel of Vishnu is wherein all the planetary systems are there. And we are sitting in one of the planetary system, that is Bhumandala. In that Bhumandala, one of the small planet we are sitting, and that too in one small place like Abu Dhabi or Dubai or India, we are there. So we are very insignificant when we compare with the entire material creation. There are billions of universes itself, and we are in one of the universe. It is considered to be one mustard seed. All these universes, if you see the entirety, it is like a mustard seed only. And we are, so what will be our position? We will be very, very insignificant. So there is nothing to be proud. We are very insignificant, by the way. So that is the role of Garbhodaka Vishnu. Third Vishnu is Kshirodaka Vishnu. So what is his role? So we said each and every universe there is Garbhodaka Vishnu, 14 planetary systems. Brahmaji is there. And what Brahmaji is doing, that all the ingredients created by the Mahavishnu or our Karna Udaka Vishnu, he takes all the ingredients. We were talking about construction of a building. So likewise, Brahmaji takes all the ingredients, and he is creating bodies. Like for example, okay, for this person, he need a human form because his karma is resulting in giving him a human body. So Brahmaji will create human body with the ingredients created by Vishnu. So without the ingredients created by Garbhodaka Vishnu, Karanodaka Vishnu, he can't create. So Brahmaji is depending on Vishnu also for the creation. And he is giving different bodies. Like, okay, for according to the karma of this person, of this soul and the subtle bodies, we have to give him a plant body. So let him a plant. So he gives that. He places somebody in the animal body like that. So that's how we get the body. So that is the role of Brahmaji. So Brahmaji is doing secondary creation. That is why Brahma, we said he does the creation. What creation is doing is basically creating the bodies of the living entities and placing each and every living entity into the particular bodies and all. This is his role. So he has a very big role to play because there are numerous billions of living entities. To give them each one of them particular body and all, it's not an easy task. It's a very big task, right? So that is one thing. Okay. Secondly, now living entities are created, they got body also. Okay. Brahmaji is doing. And now Vishnu, the third Vishnu, who is called as Kshirodakasai Vishnu, what is his role? His role is to enter into each and every atom of this world, of this material world, material creation. Each and every atom he is entering. Because without the presence of Krishna or Vishnu, the material world will not be activated. Or we can say that in each and every one of us, all, not only human form, even the animals, even the plant, there is Paramatma and Jivatma. Jivatmas are us and Paramatma is Vishnu. Which Vishnu? Specifically Kshirodakasai Vishnu. And why he is called as Kshirodakasai Vishnu? Because he is lying, his abode is in Kshirasagara. We would have heard about milk ocean. Kshira means milk in Sanskrit. So he is lying in the milk ocean. So that is why he is called Kshirodakasai Vishnu. And his role, he is actually Paramatma in each and every one of us. In each and every one of us, Krishna, we say that Krishna is there, right? That Krishna is actually in the form of Kshirodakasai Vishnu or as a Paramatma. So that is the role of Vishnu. So Vishnu has a role. Narayan is actually in the spiritual world. In Vaikuntha Lokas, Narayan is there. So the main deity in the material world, why everybody is saying that Vishnu is the supreme, Vishnu is the supreme. In one way, if we think, because all of us are in the material world. So when we compare, so all of us are being in the material world. So when we think that, okay, we are in this material world, for us, or if we see the hierarchy in the material world, the highest position is for Vishnu, which is Mahavishnu, basically. So that is why people are, or Vedas, or maybe scriptures, or people are thinking that yes, Vishnu is the supreme. Nothing wrong in thinking like that, because in the material world he is the supreme, no doubt. But he is also has some origin. He is coming from Krishna, basically. The source of Vishnu is Krishna. So that is the difference. So Narayana is not directly playing any role in this world. He is in the spiritual world. Krishna is also in the spiritual world, and he is, doing so many pastimes. Likewise. So Vishnu has a lot of role here. So that is why in this material world, Vishnu is the main person. So nothing wrong in saying that Vishnu is the supreme, okay, in one way. But we should understand Vishnu also has a source, which is, who is that? That is Krishna. So just to brief, why Krishna is Bhagavan, or why he is source of all other incarnations. But to explain that, we discuss now. We discuss this topic. Okay. Last paragraph, I think we need to study. In the presence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Arjuna's lamentation for his kinsmen is certainly unbecoming, and therefore Krishna expressed his surprise with the word Kutaha, where from. Such impurities were never expected for a person belonging to the civilized class of men known as Aryans. So Krishna is asking Arjuna, from where you got all these impurities, Arjuna, because Arjuna is completely confused. He's saying that I will not fight. So Krishna is asking, from where you are getting all these impurities? Kutaha, from where? You are belonging to a high class Aryan family, highly civilized Kshatriya family. And you are actually a knowledgeable person. But now why you are thinking in this way? All these negative thoughts, from where it is coming? I don't know, he's saying. Krishna is asking from where it has come. So in a way that he is actually chastising, he is chastising Arjuna. Oh, you are such a learned person, you are such a person, great person coming from a great family. Still, why you are thinking all these very silly, things? Why you are not using your intelligence properly like that? The word Aryan is applicable to persons who know the value of life and have a civilization based on the spiritual realization. So Aryan class, we would have heard Aryan class. Aryan is basically those who are highly civilized, and also Aryans are considered to be like they know or they are inclined to spiritual things, spirituality basically, or those who are following spirituality. Persons who are led by material conception of life do not know that aim of life is realization of the absolute truth, Vishnu or Bhagavan, and they are captivated by the external features of the material world, and therefore they do not know what is liberation. Srila Prabhupada is saying that material conception of life, like all of us are now, dear devotees, we are all in the material conception of life. We consider this body to be the great. We think that we are this body, and our goal of life is for enjoyment, sense enjoyment, making a lot of money, making what to say, making or buying so many properties, or having so many assets in our name, or having very nice good relationship with somebody, in the sense, in again in the material platform, basically it's too much attached to people, too much attached to family, too much attached to friends, or it can be like too much attachment to things of this world also. So actually we need to understand these are all external features. Hmm. So actual purpose of human form, human life, is self-realization or Atma Sakshatkar. Atma Sakshatkar means understanding that we are not this body, we are Atmas, not the external covering. This is externally, this is only covering. So we are spiritual sparks, or we can say part and parcel of Krishna, and our real master is Krishna. That is the actual realization. And we are the servants of Krishna. So this understanding is called as self-realization or Atma Sakshatkar. And that is the actual purpose of life. Human form should be used to know that. Otherwise, we are wasting our life again. Hmm. And we are captivated by the external features of the world, material world. This is what we also discuss now. This material world is actually Krishna's external energy, and we are captivated with the things of this world. This is the problem. Some people are behind money, some people are behind fame, some people are behind recognition, some people are behind fan followers. All of these are material, by the way. All of these are actually perishable. It is not going to be with us. So these are external features. It's not permanent things. Nobody can be famous for long. Nobody can have more lot of followers. It is only just a matter of time. It will go away just like that. So that is the point. So those who are captivated by the external features of the world, so they don't know what exactly is self-realization or what is mukti or liberation. Persons who have no knowledge of liberation from material bondage are called non-Aryans. So basically, Srila Prabhupada is saying the difference between Aryans and non-Aryans. Aryans are those who are inclined to spirituality, and those who are civilized, and those who are following, or those who are, what to say, they know the value of life. Non-Aryans are those who are completely materialistic. They don't know anything other than materialism. Or sense gratification. So Srila Prabhupada says, although Arjuna was a Kshatriya, means he is actually from a Aryan background, he was deviating from his prescribed duties by declining to fight. This act of cowardice is described as befitting the non-Aryans. Such deviation from duty does not help one in progress of spiritual life, nor does it even give one the opportunity to become famous in this world. Lord Krishna did not approve of the so-called compassion of Arjuna for his kinsman. So here Srila Prabhupada is saying that Arjuna being an Aryan, but he is now behaving like a non-Aryan, and he is not ready to do his duty of protecting the dharma. he is not ready to fight against the miscreants. He is not ready to fight or help Krishna in the mission of re-establishing dharma. So he's now, because of this confusion, Arjun is basically behaving like a non-Aryan, but he is an Aryan basically. He is from a very great family. So Krishna is now, so Arjuna is completely confused, and Krishna did not approve the so-called compassion. Arjuna has compassion to his own people. That is, in one way, compassion is good, but here the compassion is, exceeding the limit. Because compassion should be there for giving Krishna consciousness to them, or compassion should be there to give permanent assets to them. Permanent assets to anybody is only Krishna consciousness or bhakti, nothing else. All other things are temporary. So Arjuna is giving more importance for compassion for their body. He is not thinking that their body is only destroyed, even if we kill them, but their soul is not destroyed, right? So Arjuna is thinking that body is more important. And in this particular situation, it's not that Arjuna is a non-intelligent person. He is a very intelligent, he is a very knowledgeable person, but in this particular situation, he is behaving like this. And that also, because of that, Krishna is speaking Bhagavad Gita. If Arjuna was not confused, Arjuna was not thinking that I will not fight, he will. If Arjuna is thinking that I will fight, he is not completely confused. If he is aware about the things, if he doesn't have any confusion, then Krishna will not be speaking Bhagavad Gita, right? So Bhagavad Gita is spoken particularly on this context, and it is for all of us basically. So Arjuna is a pure devotee, but he is partaking in the pastime of Krishna here, but to teach all of us the lesson, all of us the lessons and philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. So that is the purpose. Okay, let's see another verse. Klabhyam sma gama partha naitat tvai upapadyate kshudram hridaya daurbalyam tyaktvottishta parantapa. Yes, somebody can recite the verse.
Hare Krishna. Klaibyam masmagama partha naitattvayupapadyate shudram hridaya dhaurbalyam tektottishta parantapa. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Klaivyam masmagama partha nita tvai upapadyate shudram hridaya daurbalyam yaktuvastishta parantapa. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Okay, translation please. Yes, anybody?
Hare Krishna. Translation: O son of Pritha, do not yield to this degrading importance. It does not become you. Give up such petty weakness of heart. Arise, O chastiser of the enemy. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. So Krishna is actually inspiring Arjuna. Arjuna, do not degrade yourself. Do not degrade. Klaibyam. Don't behave like this. You are a Kshatriya. You have to support the dharma. You should, annihilate the miscreants. Do not think all these petty things. No? He is saying that it does not become you, means it is not befitting you. It is not, you are a Kshatriya, and this whatever behavior now you are showing is not matching with your actual your actual nature. You should not be behaving like this. That is the point Krishna is saying. He says, give up all this petty weakness of the heart. Think in a broader way. Don't think in a very do not think like this. He just give up all this, and he is saying that he basically inspiring him to fight. Srila Prabhupada's purport. Srila Prabhupada says, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Arjuna was addressed as the son of Pritha who happened to be the sister of Krishna's father, Vasudeva. Therefore, Arjuna had a blood relationship with Krishna. If the son of a Kshatriya declines to fight, he is a Kshatriya in the name only. And if the son of Brahmana acts impiously, he is a Brahmana in the name only. Such Kshatriyas and Brahmanas are unworthy sons of their fathers. Therefore, Krishna did not want Arjuna to become unworthy son of Kshatriya. So, Srila Prabhupada is saying here, Arjuna is being addressed as son of Pritha. So Pritha. Partha means the son of Pritha. Pritha, who is Pritha? Pritha is Kundi Devi, son of Kundi. So he's because Kundi Devi is a very bold and very brave Kshatriyani lady, Kshatriya lady, Kshatriyani. So and his family, Arjuna's families, all of them are great Kshatriyas, right? So Krishna is addressing as the son of Pritha or Partha and reminding reminding Arjuna, you belong to a great family. Do not behave like this. Or you are actually from a great Kshatriya family, but do not behave like this. Like that he is saying. So Srila Prabhupada is saying, if a Brahmana is not doing his duties properly, and if he is acting impiously, then he cannot be called as a Brahmana. Basically, only the name is there, but he is not acting like a Brahmana. Similarly, Kshatriya is not only name, he has to act like a Kshatriya. And if the Kshatriyas and Brahmanas are not doing their duties properly, whatever prescribed duties as per their Varna, if they are not doing, then they are actually unworthy sons. This is the point. So Krishna did not want Arjuna to become an unworthy son of Kshatriya. Krishna wanted Arjuna to be a proper, Kshatriya. So that is why he is inspiring Arjuna. Arjuna was the most intimate friend of Krishna, and Krishna was directly guiding him on the chariot. But in spite of all these credits, if Arjuna abandoned the battle, he would be committing an infamous act. Therefore, Krishna said that such an attitude in Arjuna did not fit his personality. So basically, this attitude of Arjuna, what he is showing now, is not befitting his personality. Is not fitting his personality basically. So he is a Kshatriya, so he has to be bold and he has to be brave and he should always fight for dharma. But he is not doing that now. That is why Krishna is trying to inspire him. Prabhupada says that this attitude is not fitting to Arjuna. So Arjuna might argue that he would give up the battle on the grounds of his magnanimous attitude for the most respectable Bhishma and his relatives. But Krishna considered that sort of magnanimity mere weakness of the heart. Such false magnanimity was not approved by any authority. Therefore, such magnanimity or so-called non-violence should be given up by persons like Arjuna under the direct guidance of Krishna. So Arjuna has that compassion, or he has that soft corner. He's thinking, oh no, I will not kill anybody. But he's forgetting his dharma. His dharma is to establish actual dharma and annihilate all the other myths. This is what his duty is. And so whatever magnanimity we may think in this situation, which Arjuna is showing, which is called as material compassion, Krishna is not appreciating that. Krishna is saying that this is the weakness of your heart. You should not be behaving like this. So such magnanimity, so non-violence is good when it is, non-violence cannot be acceptable wherever we need to be violent. For example, just think about this, dear devotees. If there is no sentence punishment in our government rules, because some criminals are getting sentenced life, we can say they will hang them, right? Why such punishments are there? If we are not having such punishments, then anybody will do anything. number of criminals will increase. So because everybody is behind sense gratification, everybody is doing something or the other, and if there is no proper rule, there is no proper laws set by the government, then everybody can do anything. So nobody is going to question them, right? So their violence is required. So she has to be killed because he is such a notorious criminal. Such a notorious criminal should be killed, and that is as per the dharma basically. And one who is killing him is not getting the sin also, because this is to establish the dharma. And again, his body is only killed, his soul is not killed, so he will get another body. But if we do not kill him, what will happen? There will be many criminals like that. That is one point. Second point is that even it is said in the Shastras, just please listen this carefully. In the Shastras, it is said that if we do not give punishment or kill such miscreants or notorious criminals, then we are actually not helping them. Because if we kill them, their karma on that particular body is just finishing in that point. And the sentence punishment, or like hanging somebody, is the highest punishment which somebody can get in this world. Killing, he is being killed. So this is a highest punishment. So he is undergoing that punishment, he or she, whoever it is, and that karma is completely completing their karma. That particular karma baggage is, that particular karma is being written off, because killing, he is killing, he is being killed, that's all. If we do not do that, what will happen? That same person will do again and again mistakes, again and again sins, and his luggage of karma will increase. So by giving some such capital punishments and all, we are helping that particular soul to come out of that particular sinful body, and whatever karmas he has acquired, particularly for that particular whatever karma, that is being nullified. Not nullified, it actually being, he's what is experience the karma, the reactions he is undergoing, that's all, finish. If he is not undergoing the reactions, then there will be more and more karmas, because he will do so many other things. So that is why Shastra says capital punishment is good for the miscreants. So here also there are miscreants like Duryodhana and Pati. If Arjuna is not taking action, actually Arjuna is not helping them. But if we kill them, their whatever karmas are there, that is gone by that time, and with that killing, and so then they will have to, they don't have to look into that particular type of karma. So likewise in this world we will see so many things happening. So we should understand, if somebody is hitting us, slapping us, beating us, shouting on us, that means it is not our problem. It is not their problem. They are only postmen. We should remember this. They are only postmen. What is the postman's role? Postman's role is only to give the letters, that's all, or money order. He is not the cause, he is not the reason for that letter. He is not writing the letter. Somebody else has written the letter. Similarly, whatever problems we are facing in this world, in this life or any life, we say that this person is doing this to me, that person is not good to me, he is an enemy, he is doing like this, that because of him, because of her, this happened to me. No, nothing like that. They are only instruments. They are only postmen or postwoman, whatever. It is only our karma. It is only our karma we are undergoing. This is a very important fact. Very important fact. We have done something wrong in our previous lives, and that reaction we have to undergo. And for undergoing that reaction, maybe some person will be there in between as a mediator. We call it as postman. And what he has to do with that? He is just facilitating that karma. That is Krishna's plan. He is using X, person X, to facilitate karma of person Y. That's all. And the Y will think that this X is my enemy because he is doing this to me. But actually he is not doing anything. So when we understand this tattva, then we will not have any enemies. Everybody will be like, okay, because I have to go through this, he is just an instrument. That's all. So no enemies for us. This is how our Yudhishthira Maharaj is thinking. Yudhishthira Maharaj doesn't have any enemies. He is considering everybody to be superior or friends. How it is possible? Because he is having this knowledge. Devotees, pure devotees also will have this understanding. So that is why pure devotees will not have any shatrus or any enemies. All of them, they consider everybody to be friends, or we can say that in an equal level. So that is the one thing. So killing. So Arjuna has to do this killing business, particularly in this context, because he's not harming them. Actually, he's actually helping them in the service of Krishna, because this is the instruction from Krishna. See, even if Arjuna is saying that I will not kill, Krishna can do that. Because that's Krishna's decision to annihilate the adharmis and re-establish dharma. That is his role. One of the role he's playing while he descended, while he came as an incarnation. Right? He has to do that. So even if Arjuna says, I will not do, he will use somebody else. That's all. So Krishna knew that, but Krishna did not want to use anybody else. Krishna is using or telling Arjuna, you are my very great friend. You are my great devotee. You take all the credits. And if you do this dharmic, if you participate in dharmic war, and if you win the battle, then your name and fame will increase. So you take the credit, Arjuna. You take the credit. I don't want any credits, Krishna is saying. And Krishna is giving credits basically. So that is how we should understand this. Okay. Last. We'll do one more verse and stop. Arjuna Vacha. And then now Arjuna is speaking. Katam Bhishmam Aham Sankhye Dronam Cha Madhusudana Ishubhi Pradiyotsyami Pujara Arisudana. Any devotee can recite.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Arjuna Uvacha Kadam Bhishmamaham Sangye Dronam Cha Madhusudana Ishubhi Pradiyotsyami Pujarha Varisudana.
Thank you. Translation, anybody?
Can I read that? Translation. Yes. Arjuna said, O killer of Madhu, Krishna, how can I counterattack with arrows in battle men like Bhishma and Drona who are worthy of my worship?
Thank you. So Arjuna is saying, O killer of enemies, Madhusudana is calling him as Madhusudan. How can I counterattack the great respectable personalities like Drona and Bhishma? Arjuna is saying that they are worthy of my worship. I am worshipping them because Bhishma is like my grandfather. Drona is my worshipable teacher. And they are in the opposite party. So how can I do this? How can I take the weapons against my worshipable people? Oh, it is too much, Arjuna is saying. Srila Prabhupada says in the purport, so respectable superiors like Bhishma and the grandfather, Dronacharya, the teacher, are always worshipable. Even if they attack, they should not be counteracted. So Srila Prabhupada is saying this, that is a general etiquette basically. Yes, they are respectable personalities. So even if they attack, they should not be counterattacked. But there is a reason why it should not be considered in this context. It is the general etiquette that superiors are not to be offered even a verbal fight. Correct? So Srila Prabhupada is not denying the fact that it is, or Krishna is also not denying the fact that yes, we should respect the superiors. Definitely, we should respect them. We should not attack them just like that. But there is a reason why all these are happening. Even if they sometimes harsh in behavior, they should not be harshly treated. Then how it is possible for Arjuna to counterattack them? Would Krishna ever attack his own grandfather Ugrasena? Good question. Whether Krishna will attack his grandfather Ugrasena or his teacher Sandipani Muni? Does it will that happen? So these are some of the arguments put forward by Arjuna. Okay, Krishna, whether you will attack your grandfather Ugrasena or your guru is Sandipani Muni, will you attack him? Is it possible for you? In that way, he is asking. Don't worry, we'll stop here and we will see what Krishna will reply. So these are very good arguments, no doubt. Arjuna is giving very nice arguments. It's a very tricky question also, but Krishna will answer that. Why you have to do, and what is the reason of why I'm saying to kill everybody. There is a reason. So nice. So we'll keep this as a suspense now. Let's see what how Krishna is going to reply. We will see not now. Arjuna is speaking couple of verses more, and after that, Krishna will speak. Because he is putting forward all these confusions now. Arjuna is putting forward all the confusions. Then finally Arjuna will say, Krishna, I don't know what to do. Please help me. You tell me what I should do. When he will wait, Krishna will wait until that point. He will not speak anything else. Let Arjuna speak. Okay, let him speak. He did not even speak the first full chapter Arjuna was speaking. He did not speak a single word. Now, in between, Krishna asks, why Arjuna, from where you got all these impurities? That's all. Now Arjuna is again giving some more justifications. So finally Arjuna will say, Krishna, without your help, I cannot take a decision. You help me. I am surrendering to you. Till that point, Krishna is not saying anything. When he speaks that I am surrendering to you, I am surrendering to when Arjuna says that, then Krishna will start instructing him. Till that, he will not speak anything. So we will see that in the 7th verse. Arjuna will say, I don't know, Krishna. You tell me what is good for me. I surrender to you. You are my guru. That also Arjuna says, you are my guru. So you have to instruct me. Then Krishna will give instructions. That is the whole Bhagavad Gita. So we can see from that 10th verse onwards, Krishna starts speaking. Okay. So Krishna willing, we will continue in the next class. 21st. Today is 21st. So next week is 28. Yeah. So Krishna willing, will continue. Week afterwards, we will see whether we can, because I am traveling for a couple of weeks until 18th of June. Sorry, not June. I'm sorry, 18th of July. So I'm not sure whether we can do the class because I'm going into a different country where the timing is completely opposite. Clock is completely opposite. So timing, whether it will be suitable, we don't know. So, but let's see. Anyway, we'll see that. Next week we will continue. I'm speaking about the week after, first week of July and second week of July, possibly, or maybe third week of July also, because I am returning back on 18th of July. So that is Friday. I need to check when I'm reaching because the next day morning it will be a little difficult because of the long flight. Anyway, let's see. We'll see that. Okay. Thank you so much. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Nithai Gaur Premanande. So in